Welcome back, everybody. So for starters, those that know me and that have been to my live streams, I absolutely love Phasmophobia. Um, while back, my computer decided to die. I have not been able to get a new one. Um, been dealing with some life stuff, some health issues, some family issues. That being said, though, Phasmo is out on console, and I would have done this earlier, but I've been kind of under the weather and dealing with work and everything else. But here we are. Level 73, I have played quite a bit of Phasmo on console since the release. Today we're going to do a custom difficulty. So, 0 sanity, sanity pills restore 20, we take those right at the beginning. Sanity drain is very high, plus we're on the Blood Moon event. So, I think that brings my sanity to a 3 times drain, if I remember right, if I'm not mistaken. No sprinting, player speed is normal, flashlights are off, lose items. Ghost speed 150, roaming high frequency, changing room none, activity level low, which with the blood moon brings it to about normal. The same for event frequency. Obviously, friendly ghost is off. 0 grace period. Hunt duration is high. We get 3 evidences. Fingerprints are normal. Setup time is 0. Heavy rain. All the doors start open. No hiding places because we're not planning on getting hunted unless we have to. Sanity monitor is on just so I can test for Maroi. And fuse box starts on but is not visible on the map. That nets you 6.30 multiplier. And we're gonna do Willow Street because it's a small Blood Moon map, and I don't have sprinting, so I like to keep the map small for this. The whole point of this difficulty is because with the bigger multiplier, you're getting more points for successful investigations, even more for having a perfect investigation. Jesus, if my brain could work today. I'm sorry, people. I have the beginnings of bronchitis and I'm tired. But I have some peace and quiet and thought maybe I would get a video to put out on the YouTube channel. Let's see. We are preventing a hunt with a crucifix, photo of the ghost, and a hunt. Vig. Mary Cray. I prefer not to do hunts on this difficulty if I can help it. Just because of the fact that, again, no sprinter. So it can be a bit of a pain sometimes, depending on the ghost, too. Obviously, some ghosts are easier to get rid of than others. So when we walk in here, we just kind of look for bone, get an idea of temperatures. If we see something below 65, generally that is the ghost room. Um, so, okay. So I'm still getting used to console a little bit, playing with a controller. It's a little weird, not gonna lie. 67. So this could be the ghost room, potentially, but I'm not gonna confirm that just yet because it could be a different room. Yeah, see where? Yeah, no. Okay, so this is not it. Power is not here. The other thing that you need to do is locate power as soon as possible because of the fact that if the ghost turns off the breaker, you do not want to be fumbling around looking for it. Also, I don't know if I mentioned this, but we also have no cursed objects because it gives you a pretty decent multiplier. Uh, because apparently, okay, so these are the blood. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. First of all, cursed objects. Turning them off gives you more on your multiplier because the devs look at them as being helpful. Now, for those of you that have not played the Blood Moon event yet, this is a Blood Moon totem. These drain your sanity when you take pictures of them, but if you take a picture of them, you get 1 Blood Moon point. You get 10 for getting the ghost right, and then I think 2 for every objective you complete. So I think you can get like in single player, I think you can get like 20, I want to say, Blood Moon points, depending on the map, because I think some maps spawn more of the Blood Moon totems. So I don't think this ghost is upstairs anywhere, unless I just missed it. We'll check the garage again, because that one was kind of low when we were in there, but not low enough. Oh, hey, look. Phone. I was looking for you. So those blood moon totems, as I was saying, I usually save those for the end of my investigation, depending on the ghost, or if I need to lower my sanity, because I think they lower you by like 2 points for each one you take. So it looks like Ghost is going to be downstairs with Power. Fudge. We're taking a little bit longer here because I'm talking and doing this at the same time and explaining things. I just heard it throw something. Oh, where was that? What's on here? There's another blood moon totem. It's in this room over here. Cool. It's throwing multiple things. 47 degrees. Now, the ghost will not be able to move this room. So we've got 1, 2. It looks like we got 3 spawn this time. 1, 2. Yeah, 3. There's just one up in that room over there. Oh, was there one in garage? I don't remember. There might be one in garage. We might have 4 this time, which would be nice because I think I've only been getting 3 lately. No. Okay. I should have left my video camera down there. I need a ghost photo. We're going to throw it right here for right now. Or not my video camera, but my photo camera. I just kind of wanted to touch base with people. I want to get started making YouTube videos again. I can record them right from my PlayStation and edit them. I do apologize if the game sound is a little loud. If it's too loud, I will just do a post audio. I've done those before. I don't really like to do them with Phasmo because you can't hear the game sound. What is our sanity? Still 75? 71, 73. Okay, so we are in hunting range of a few things. We have no evidence yet, so we're going to drop these things in there. I do need to be careful, though, because I don't have a smudge on me. So if it were to be a high sanity hunting ghost and it were to hunt right now, I'd be kind of screwed. There are, on this map specifically, there are 2 spots I would recommend. On this wall, down at the end of the garage by the door, you can hide next to the toolbox. And in this room over here, you can hide next to that desk. Those are not technically hiding spots, but they keep line of sight away from the ghost. So generally speaking, they won't see you. The garage is a little bit more risky because sometimes the ghost goes around the vehicle and will detect you. Always a good idea to have a smudge stick just in case. Where do I want to drop this? I think I'm just going to drop this right about here, I guess, so I can see everything. And we're going to put this right above it. These are our dots. I think I might do a complete intro, like beginner intro video at some point, but I'm just going to try to explain what I can as I go here. There is no voice recognition on console right now for the spirit box or the spirit board, so you kind of just have to mess with it. With the buttons, I'm not getting anything though, so that leads me to believe it's not going to be spirit box. We will try it again later though. It's acting very shadish. Like it's not doing anything while I'm in the room. That makes me think it might be a shade. We're gonna go get our camera, bring it back down here in case it is a dots ghost. I can see the dots in person. And I do apologize if I seem like I'm all over the place. My videos are always unscripted, so I just kind of talk about things as I think of them. As soon as I leave the room, it starts doing something. That is the EMF 5. Okay, that could be a little worrisome, although Shade is one of the EMF 5 ghosts. If I remember right, Shade is ghost writing. I'm sorry, hello? Is that? Okay, I thought I heard something. Could be ambience noise. There's a lot of weird noises with the blood moon. EMF 5, I want to say ghost writing, and I can't remember what the other evidence is for Shade. This book is very handy for some things, but it doesn't really explain the traits of the ghosts. Freezing temps, that's what the other one was. This is definitely seeming kind of shade-ish, but we need to check for a ghost orb and stuff. And I think I left the light on. So generally, if you're checking for a ghost orb or dots, you want to leave the light off because it's easier to see with the night vision. This room, thankfully, isn't horrible, but still. There's a couple of ways we can test for a shade because shades don't like to give evidence. I'm not seeing a ghost orb. So it is going to be ghost writing. We will bring down that. I'm going to grab a smudge just in case I'm wrong, because that does happen occasionally. And we're going to grab a firelight. And I forget what my objectives are. Crucifix, photo, escape hunt. Okay. If it's a shade, we're going to be waiting for a minute. My apologies. I do vape, so I try to mute my mic when I'm using my vape, so it ain't so loud in everybody's ear. It's a habit that I'm getting better at. So if you notice, I don't know if it'll show up in the video, but if you notice me mute my mic occasionally, that would be why. Do we have freezing temps yet? Not quite, but we're getting there. Okay, so good way to test for a shade. And granted, this game is still early access, and it does not always work according to plan. But a good way to test a shade is to sit here in the room with a candle. Sit here for a couple of minutes. If it doesn't blow it out, step out. If it immediately blows it out, then it is probably a shade. But the fact that it was throwing a bunch of stuff, and then as soon as I come in the room, it stops, leads me to believe we might have a shade on our hands. A shade will not ghost event. It will not ghost right. We got freezing. It will not interact with anything while you're in the room. That being said, I have had it happen when it bugs out. Game is still early access, but I absolutely love this game. Yeah, that's definitely freezing. I still have my light on out here, right? Now, suspecting that it's a shade because I don't think, yeah, I don't think it's an Oni or anything. I could lower my sanity a little bit and try to get a little bit more activity. Because, like, Ghost Orb isn't going to be a possibility. We did not get dots. We did not get Spirit Box. I haven't tested for Ultraviolet. It could be a Djinn. It'd be a very passive Djinn. Where did that throw? What? Okay, see, it's roaming out into the other room to throw things. This more than likely is a shade. Let me go get UV. I need a crucifix, and I need salt. I'm gonna drop my smudge at the top of the stairs. We get back and we got ghost writing. Oh, so a Djinn will never turn off the breaker, and when they're running towards you and the breaker is on, they get really freaking fast, especially with this difficulty this custom difficulty because I have the speed cranked up to 150, so they get super fast. If you plan on going for the Apocalypse Challenge, this is a good way to kind of step into it. If you want that Gold Apocalypse Challenge, because this is kind of a little bit harder, but not so hard that you can't figure things out. But it makes you think because the ghosts are a little bit slower at giving you information. I don't think that was the door locking behind me. Yeah, there's Ghost Rider. Alright, so we were right. It's a shade. I think I'm just gonna get the ghost writing right. Yeah, you blew this out. Okay, so now this would be a good time to go grab these photos because the shade is not going to get active until you have lower sanity. Um, we can drop these because I probably will need a couple pictures, but right here's the other one that's down here. You want to make sure that the orb is in the center of the photo, so you get 3-star photos. I think we've only got one more in that room over there. And that should be all of them. We'll go grab a couple smudges, drain our sanity, and get it to use the crucifix, and then we need a hunt. And we should be able to go either direction, whether it's this way or that way. I'll probably just sit up here at the top of the stairs and let it come up. Maybe try to snap a photo if I'm feeling like it's a good angle. Oh yeah, let's mark. That's the other thing too, is if you're gonna do something stupid like this, make sure. Yeah, I need 3 more photos. Make sure to mark your evidence, get your ghost in case you die and forget. Especially if you're playing on console, because it's a little slow to get stuff marked when you're dying. Um, yeah, I think that'll be it. So just the crucifix, escape the hunt, and capture a photo. I'm gonna go see if it stepped in my soul. Oh, wait, I wanted to see what my sanity was too. I forgot. 67. So Shade, if I remember right, is the lowest hunting ghost. It cannot hunt until 35 sanity. So it takes them a minute to get going. And we'll be fine for right now. We've got 2 smudges. That should be more than enough, especially if I'm waiting for it to come up to the top of the stairs. So I can try to snap a ghost photo. Because I don't think it's going to ghost event for me. Shades are kind of a pain when it comes to that stuff. It did step in my salt, so where I place them all on top of each other, I can just snap 3 photos, and I got 1 for the ghost photo. Uh, I'll shut off your light. We'll go up here and start draining our sanity. Right now, we're on attempt 2 of getting the ghost photo during a hunt because it's a shade and it doesn't want a ghost event for me. It's used both charges of the crucifix. We did not get the ghost photo the last time we tried this, so we're going to try this again. I will probably cut out the previous and just go with this attempt here, just to keep this video somewhat short. Right now we are running at 30 minutes, so after cutting things out, I should be able to keep it at about 23. I think I'm going to do an extensive beginner's guide. If I can speak, that would be lovely. Oh, we're getting hunted. Okay, come on. Fuck, I missed it. We're gonna smudge again. I think I might die here. How did you not see me? Okay, we got 2 minutes. I got disturbed still. You know what? We're going to take it. It's not going to be a perfect game, but it's a bit of a pain to, I'm not even going to go back. It's a bit of a pain to get a ghost photo on a freaking shade that doesn't want a ghost event. But, that being said, perfect game on professional, which is kind of close to this, or even Nightmare, is what, 1700, I think? 18? So, perfect game on this difficulty. with the Blood Moon stuff is like 27, and this was still 21. So, granted, I took longer than I wanted to. We got one ghost event. Oh, apparently, the ghost ball, right? So the ghost ball counts as a ghost event, but you can't get a ghost photo off of it. We had one other very short ghost event where it popped the lights while I was on the stairs in the basement. 28-minute investigation time. That could have been a lot quicker, but I wanted to kind of just show things off and explain things, so we took a little bit longer. I will probably go ahead and edit out some stuff, but for the most part, everything will be staying. I hope you all enjoy. Have a great day. Look forward to the channel with some more stuff coming up. We're gonna do a beginner's guide, go over how all the items work and all of that. Kind of gear this towards console because console's coming in brand new. Game's been out a week for console. I'm sure there are still new PC players as well, and I will try to explain the differences between console and PlayStation during that guide because there are some things that are different, like with the spirit box and stuff. Anyway, y'all have a great day. Thanks for hanging out, and we will catch you in the next one.